Hi, everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Uncommon Podcast. And today we have with us an Australian guy, Nick Moss. Hi, Nick.
Hey mate, how are you? Thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure. I would love you to introduce yourself, please.
Yep, so my name's Nick. I'm 41 years old. I'm based out of Melbourne, Australia. I've been a health and fitness pro for about 15 years, and I was previously a soldier in the Australian Army. That's a little snapshot there.
And so now, what are you doing like professionally now? What is your
Yeah, so I'm
current
still
job?
yeah, so I'm still a health and fitness pro, but I've sort of become more of like a nervous system expert. The technical term would be called a functional neurologist, which is like someone who understands how the nervous system works and can work with a whole variety of different conditions to help improve a person's brain function, nervous system function, to reduce stress and improve performance essentially. So I've been sort of in that space for about 10 years, and now I'm not just working on people, I'm actually training other professionals how to do what I do and widen the scope of my reach, basically.
And so you're talking about coaching other coach. That's the thing you want to do mostly, right? More than just coaching people. You rather like form like an army of guys like you who knows how to deal with this neurological thing, right?
Exactly, man. Yeah, it's like the force multiplier effect. So I've been sort of slogging away by myself, helping lots of people over the years, getting my 10,000 hours up. And then now it's about passing on that mastery knowledge to who wants to learn it. And then those people going out in the world and kicking goals and helping lots of people.
Hmm. And how many people you already formed? Is that yeah, formed like how many people
Train,
yeah, you
I would
trained,
say
sorry.
trained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
train.
30 of my new method. So this is I've been in education for over 5 years. So I've probably trained hundreds of people. But
Wow.
this is me working for myself with this system that I put together is about 30, and that's over the last year. So um, basically the whole last year was testing the product and testing whether it's viable. It appears that it is, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep pushing on from there. So yeah.
And how long is the course, the training that you give?
So it's basically over 12 weeks, but it's at your own pace. It's a mentoring component to it as well. So there's a whole bunch of content that you can do in your own time at your own pace. But you also get 12 weeks of mentoring with me or one of my teachers to help you implement the material and then bring it into your practice or your business. And then I have after that, there's actually a mastery program, which is an ongoing yearly program for people who want to do further training.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so we are on Uncommon podcast, and we will talk a little bit about Uncommon success. All right. You a new player, right? When did you join Uncom?
Literally last week, man.
Um,
Yeah.
you enjoying it?
And I love it because I forgot to mention as well, along with doing this neurological work over the last 12 months in particular, 18 months, I've been also facilitating men's performance retreats. So getting into the men's space more so. And I've been facilitating that with some other army veterans such as myself. And that was been a very successful venture. So especially since like sort of COVID times, really wanting to find a tribe of uh, men that are out there just go getters, inspiring themselves and their families. So I've been following Keegan's work for a few years since probably just before COVID times. We linked up around then. Wasn't the right time at that time to join, but I've been definitely looking at it all over the last year unfold, and it was just like just waiting for the right time. and very, very glad that I've joined actually because I've only just started. I know I don't know anything about anything in terms of this system, but I'm excited. I can tell you that.
So, what are your experience yet with Uncom, like the app? What have you been using mainly the most during this first week?
I'm just trying to familiarize myself with it, as Keegan suggested.
Hmm.
Uh, I was a little overwhelmed, and I'm not easily overwhelmed in terms of information, but it was more like me wanting to make sure I maximized it and was able to keep up with everything. That competitive spirit's come out. But the main thing I've been looking at is trying to get through the videos of the Future Expander, and which I've actually watched a bit before, but really be specific with that. Get my reps up as well, so remember to log the reps, the sort of those sort of things. Setting up my whole account with all the bits and pieces, booking link. So just really trying to embed myself in the system. I haven't gone super deep in terms of all the content so far, apart from
Yeah,
the Future Expander. But I'm
it's
just trying to
pretty
keep it.
tough.
Yeah,
That is a lot to deal with when you first arrive on the app. Wow, it's like
yeah. I
pretty
was like,
big.
whoa.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, so how do you see uncommon success, like what that can bring to you?
Oh, well, we're doing it right now, right? We're having a chat. So for me, that's yeah. It's that your network is your net worth, and just having these chats, which I've already had about 4 or 5 chats this week so far. So that's been the main thing I've been trying to organize. Uh, has been really awesome just to meet new people, meet new dudes, and then just learn and immerse myself in that. And I really like the idea of the villages concept as well. I'm obviously like wanted to go over to Bali at least, or any of the other ones as well.
And
Yeah,
Vanuatu is the closest one for you, right?
yeah, would be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'm from the East Coast. Yeah, yep, yeah. So look, I'm open to it, man. I'm open to seeing where it goes, but I I'm liking already how I feel compelled to complete and stay on task and stay on track, because I know I'm going to be kind of judged again, even though it's a supportive environment. It's still there's that
It
competitiveness.
is. It is. If you
Yeah,
like
which is
competition, you will like it.
yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of sports in the background, and but so I'm kind of liking that as well. I'm just open to immersing myself in it, connecting with as many people as possible, and seeing where that goes and trying to maximize it as much as possible, using the physical side to really maximize that.
Hmm. Yeah, I really suggest you to get in touch with as many guys as possible because that's very, very powerful. I think I had a course with almost like more than 100 guys from MCOM. Like
Mm.
it helped me a lot for my project. You know, when you're launching a new product, you can just let them try it and give you feedback. And it's yeah, it's the strengths. I think one of the strengths of Uncommon Success is the help from every guys. And then you have some other stuff. I don't know if you've seen the courses online, the one
Yeah.
on the app. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
it is powerful as well, but you don't feel the same like when you follow a coach, you learn new things, but you don't have the one-on-one like we having right now, the conversation, and
Yeah.
you can have like the same experience, like people teaching you, just having a call like we had like the other day you told me about your neurological business, and it really yeah, it really gave me, I don't know how to say that in English, but you inspire me. And I just want to know more about that, you know? So I'm sure you can teach me things and maybe we could work together on your training things that you're selling one day. I'd love to really learn more about that. And I had
Yeah, man.
talked with the French man, you know, the one I've told you about, Sébastien
Yeah.
Zimmer and Romain
Yes.
Cachavena from Uncom as well. And they're doing
Yeah.
almost the same thing. I had a talk with them and they know you and That
Yeah,
Sebastian told me he was following you already, and you are on the
yeah,
same path, I guess. I don't know if you already
yeah,
connected together.
yeah. We connected this morning actually,
Uh,
and he's yeah, but he actually has been following me since 2020. So uh, he'd
that-
messaged me way back then. So that's interesting. Yeah, yeah. It's cool like that. Yeah, and everyone I've met so far within the community, I knew one or two guys already. Everyone's really cool, like really
yeah.
cool, and that's just very refreshing.
So how do you see yourself, let's say in a year from now? Like, what's your goal, your ambitions for this year?
I've sort of written it down and I put it in the on my profile, but I know I've got the capacity. I've done a lot of growth in business and everything over the last few years in particular. It's just to maximize um, the opportunity I have with my education, bringing it up to I've got in my mind something like 100,000 a month, this year sometime, because I know I can do it because I've seen people who I don't think are as intelligent or talented do way more than that. So I just think it's just about aligning that and apart. I think being around other people who are doing similar sort of things
Are you
is
good
going
in
to.
marketing, for example, already?
I'm definitely good in sales. I have a natural talent
Good
for it
in so yeah.
because I understand psychology. But marketing is definitely something that I'm improving in terms of copywriting and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I would say I'm a lot better than what I was, say, 3 or 4 years ago. Uh, put it this way, with Instagram, I've made a few $100,000 and I haven't paid a cent to them. So, um, but I know I'm like potential wise here compared to where I could be.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
really,
ambitious.
yeah, I mean, I always have been, but
Hmm.
it's only been in the last, since I've basically turned 40, that the previous years were about developing mastery in my skill set, where now it's developing mastery in like business, marketing, finance, stuff like that, and capitalizing in that. And then, so I can see from the community, there's already a lot of people that are streets ahead in that area. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to tap into that, learn as much as I can from Keegan around that sort of stuff. And yeah, that's just the sky's the limit, man.
And
It's
yeah, sorry, finish.
no, it's just yeah. For me, it's just I know what's coming down the pike with the world. It's just setting up as much wealth as possible for myself and my family to prepare us for whatever's coming down
Hmm.
the
Yeah,
road.
I want the same. I want the same for my family. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to ask you if you knew already about the different group there are on Telegram. There's like the Trivium group and some group for people who wants to reach like a certain amount of income every month, and you are like with other men that already does that or who are on the same path than you are. I don't know if you're already on this one of these group.
not that. Is that on Telegram?
Yeah, it's on Telegram.
No, I haven't. I haven't. I think I've seen it, but I haven't actually gone into it
Okay, because you
yet.
might get into one of this one, and you will have like people in the same path as you, and they could help you with their how did they do for themselves, and can
Yeah,
be helpful as well to get to connect with this type of person in the group in the community.
awesome, man. Yeah, awesome. Cool.
All right. I don't know if you'd like to say anything else for people who maybe are not in Uncommon Success yet, and you would like to share a message to them.
Yeah, look, if you're someone who's been sitting on the fence, kind of looking into this because you feel lost out there as a man, and you're not sure of your tribe, and you want to be pushed, just listen to your intuition and just jump in, because even money wise, price wise, it's very good value for what you get. And I've been in a lot of other masterminds and programs, and for what you get with this and the the network that you seem to get as well, it's like it's a no-brainer. So this is not me selling it. It's just I think we're in a pivotal point in human history now where good men need to band together. And if we can do that, the more and more that can do that, then we have them who have a good heart, but they're also mentally strong. Um,
Physically as well.
Good heart, physically, mentally strong.
Uh,
Then we can potentially change the course of history.
yep, definitely. I'm pretty sure we will hear about uncommon success like in like a much bigger scale soon enough. Pretty sure.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
All right. Thanks a lot for being here today. And
Thank you.
it was very, very nice talking with you. And I hope you guys you enjoyed it as well. And I will put all Nick's links just in the description under, and you can get in touch with him. There's an Instagram. Do you have LinkedIn?
I do have LinkedIn as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Yep.
put all his link there. His Calendly, maybe if you want to book a call with him and have a chat about his training program that he sells. Anything you'd like, it'd be in the description. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, brother. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. I wish you a good day. Take care.